Greetings. Thanks for tuning in to Peace, if you can find it. I was thinking about how men, they don't do anything to enhance their looks. They just, they are, they are the real ones, right? And the women, us ladies, we got to do so much. So the men are, they're the real ones. But anyway, that's not what I got on here to talk about. I'd be debating whether to continue getting on here because it seems like it doesn't matter who gets in office, it doesn't matter about anything. This is something that a vote can't help. It's a beast that have to be fed things that you don't want to discuss. So it doesn't matter. It takes two wings to fly one bird. Huh? And either you fly. No, it's either you comply or fly. It is simple as that. But briefly, whether to continue. But for me, this is therapy. This is cheap therapy. Because can you imagine me not being able to speak all this shit? There's those who have a channel and know what I'm talking about, know what I'm talking about. But to get this shit out. But I want to tell you how to do self therapy. Because when you try to do therapy with somebody that's getting paid, and you may speak on things that's really against what she believes. Now you paying them to talk about your your life, but it may touch them. And how are they gonna be biased when you come off strong like me? I'm gonna dig deep, right? And it may come off offensive. So then they label you something that's not savory because you don't believe in fairy tales anymore. So they'll label you. You know, if you're a Christian, then you are A-OK. But if you other than that, then something is seriously wrong with you. But I want to tell you briefly how to do. Well, this is what I did. You go back as far as you can remember. Because I had some terrible things that bombarded me all at once. My son passed. Ancestry.com did a job on me. And then I realized that religion was a hoax for me. Tithing started hitting it off. And I realized that I was not educated at all and that I wasted 40 years of my life just utterly. But so I had all that shit going on and still trying to live through life, and wrapped up in something that didn't allow me to be free to understand anything, that didn't allow me to go deep within myself because I was trying to get deep into heaven. But what you could do now, well, this is what I did. I went back as far as I could remember, which was 5 years old. And I had a digital dictaphone, but that wasn't working for me. And then um, I was writing at first. That didn't last because I ran out of pencil and paper. So I went to the digital mic, but that didn't work. But anyway, I worked it out in my own mind, starting at 5 year old, going back as far as I can remember. And I worked out that whole year as best I could, where we live, the people that were, around me, pro and con. And then I went to the next year. Hey, and then I went to the next year. Oh, and then because I believe in the herb. It's like a truth serum. And it's a medication for me. It lowers my blood pressure. It keeps me calm. It helped me, whereas alcohol did not. Okay? It does wonders. It stops people from shaking. If you have, it does wonders, okay? But go to the next year, 8 years old, and then 9, and then 10, and then 11. And you can work it out. You can. Some don't believe in herbs. You do it by yourself. Do it by yourself. Me, I needed help. I needed to go deep because my shit, my trauma, it was real deep. I needed some help. But it helped me. And I didn't have to talk to nobody that go to sleep or going in her mind thinking about what she gonna do for her family when she get home. Or laughing and giggling about what I'm saying. Or get mad because I'm affecting her people. Because I'm gonna go back to the 50s, living in the ghetto, Black Bottom, Detroit. I'm gonna go deep. She's not gonna want to hear me. So so talking to a Caucasian is out. And talking to a religious person and who is not, that's out. So who can I talk to? Talk to my damn self. You the only one that know everything. And you could bring it up in this bad computer, like I said. You're not gonna remember all that shit going back and forth, driving or whatever this Zoom shit they got going on. You can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. And you ain't got to worry about somebody typing it down and going somewhere and discussing. You could do it yourself. Shit that you don't want nobody to know. But long as you quote that shit up or shit it out, long as you get it got gone, then you'll know what the fuck was wrong with you. That's important. Work it out. You can do it. Try it. Try it. It worked for me. Some shit came up. It needed to come up. And all those years in going back and forth to all the churches, all the APOSTOLIC in the city and outside too. I was just still nothing, never no deep therapy. How come? If my Heavenly Father was up in the sky looking down on me and answering my calls before I even ask, never got any damn help from Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not until I broke free and worked on my damn self. So I'm gonna end. This is long enough. Long enough. Peace if you could find it. I'll come back.